We're talking about backlights not working, puddle lights not working, steering wheel lights not working, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to need some tools along the way, and you're going to need some instructions after you get those tools. So we're going to discuss those two things. The tools you need is a laptop, FORScan, a ELM 327, which connects your computer to your vehicle, and possibly some fuses. You're going to need a Windows-based laptop. You could use a desktop, but it's going to be tough to get your desktop connected inside of a car. So go ahead and use your Windows-based laptop. You're going to need FORScan, so you go to www.forscan.org, and you're able to download it. I have a couple of videos posted below to show you how you go about doing that. Great videos. Then you order this ELM 327 for about $20 online. Make sure it has the HS and MS switch on it. It's a little switch right here. It's a little switch. Make sure it has that switch on it, so you can switch back and forth, so your computer can communicate with your car properly. So we're going to go through the instructions. Of course, you turn on your computer, you open FORScan, you turn on your vehicle, you connect your ELM 327 to your port on your car and a USB port on your computer. And then you go on to press the connect button. This little red arrows point to the connect button on your FORScan program. Once you press that, you're going to get some codes. These are a list of the codes that I had in my car, but the ones I really focused on at the moment were this code here where the green arrow is pointing, and in the big area right here, it shows you what the issue is. This code here talks about the backlight output circuit short, and just like this code right here would talk about the puddle net output circuit short to ground. So those are the ones we were looking for. Then we move on and press this button here with the clipboard and the pencil. Once you press that button, it takes you to this screen where you can do vehicle tests. So you highlight this here, and then you press the play button down here. And then you start following the on-screen instructions. So a dialog box may pop up. If it does, make sure all the conditions are met in the box, and then either hit like next or okay or forward or something like that. Make sure before you do that, make sure all the switches, like the light switches off in the car, anything that turns anything on is off. Make sure the mirror is to the middle where it doesn't have any influence on anything. Make sure every switch is off in the car. And then you'll notice the lights once you hit the next or go or whatever button from that dialog box. You'll notice the lights on your vehicle start flashing. So the headlights, the brights, blinkers, everything will pop on for a second, then go off. Pop on, go off. Pop on and go off. And eventually your backlights will pop on and go off, and the puddle lights may or may not pop on and go off. In my situation, I had issues with puddle lights at first, so I had to go, and the fuse wasn't blown, so I pulled the fuse from my puddle lights, and I pulled the fuse for like where my visor, my Glovebox lights, all that. I pulled those two fuses and replaced them, even though they weren't blown, and that took care of the puddle light situation for me. So you may have to pull some fuses and things like that to make sure you're good and make sure those fuses are good, or make sure you have to disconnect the connection and put it back. So that's what I did as far as the puddle lights went. But after I did this test of the GEM, everything worked. Everything came back on. So I just wanted to share that with you all. And shout out to John's Auto Service in Indiana. There's the number. I called and asked him a little bit about a situation that he had that I saw on the forum, and he helped me out. He told me exactly what he did. It wasn't necessarily that, but it was very close, and he gave me the knowledge I needed to start moving forward. So I just want to shout him out. If you need help in Indiana, give him a call.